K Black Boxing, NBA, Poetry, Comedy, and Entertainment. As you see, I'm live in the office, man. Early AM. Grind never stops. Money never sleeps, so wash it out. That's my motto all 2018, man. We all know in the NBA, DeMarcus Cousins going to the Warriors, man. You have some people in an uproar and disbelief. I even said the NBA, as we know it, is over. Especially competition-wise. But at the same time, I can't blame DeMarcus Cousins for taking his career in his own hands. The man said, that nobody offered him or even called him. So what do you think he was going to do? So since he had no offers on the table, at least the offers that he wanted, he decided to say, you know what? I'll call the Warriors. The Warriors didn't pursue him. He pursued the Warriors, and he said, I'll take the league minimum, which he did. I mean, only for a little bit over $5 million for 1 year. Maybe, I don't really know the reason why the other teams, they didn't pursue him. I don't know if it's because of his attitude. I don't know if because the behavior that he portrayed on other teams, or it's because of his injury. But be that as it may, you can't blame the Warriors for getting the most dominant big man in the NBA. A guy that's 25-12, 25-13, if he is even half of that, he can definitely, average a double-double. But if he's 100% healthy, because I know with his injuries, Achilles injury, it happened this past January. A lot of people believe he's not going to come back into this upcoming January, which would be way in the season when he do return. Even though he's saying the opposite. He said he's going to be in training camp. He want to start from the beginning. So if he can start from the beginning and he don't re-injure himself or don't come back too fast and he's actually the DeMarcus Cousins that we all know, we have a big problem. The Warriors possibly can break their own record, man. 5 All-Stars, and we can't forget about the bench. Livingston, David West, as well as Iguodala, they was All-Stars on teams before, man. Iguodala was a superstar himself, and he still can be a superstar player. That right there, it just really, takes them over the top. But my thing is, don't have a problem with this if you didn't have a problem with, potentially LeBron. He is in LA, but also landing Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. Because when that was in talks, I really didn't hear too much of an uproar, too much of saying, oh, this is cheating and things like that. I'm not saying people didn't say it. I'm saying that you didn't hear too much of it going on. Yeah, I know it's 4 All-Stars with the Warriors, and it was unbeatable then to a certain point. So adding a dominant big man like that, which means 5 All-Stars on one team starting, man, that's that sets the bar and bring it to a whole new level. But I think that DeMarcus Cousins have done this first of all because he want to win a championship. But he also, surround himself around winning players, a winning franchise, a winning organization. I think he's going to do this to show that he is coachable, that he really is a team player, and to gain playoff experience as well as championship experience, man. So it's working in for him as well, and he's willing to say, listen, although I wanted the big money, but I took the league minimum. I took a huge pay cut in order to get this experience. So you can look at it from all different ways. I know some people are just ring chasing, but shit, a lot of these players are, man. You know he want the big money, man. But if he can show all those qualities by being a team player, by being coachable, by not being a disruption, and he's still able to average his do his double double. Because the thing is, all those guys, they not with the Warriors. A lot of times, you might see Clay go off one game. You might see Kevin do it at another game. You might see Curry do another game. So it ain't gonna change anything. Draymond, I know he's more of a facilitator. Assists, rebounds, but anything he add is just a good for him. You know what I mean? So if Cousins can come and get inside that program and be okay with his play and be okay with him not really being the prime focal player or the prime scorer, then he'll be okay. He averages double double, and he gonna play ball. That's how it's gonna be, man. I know it's other guys, man, who seems as if they have a love affair with LeBron James, man. Listen, he's a good player, man, but come on, man. I know they got Lance Stevenson now, or Rajon Rondo, and they might be looking at some other players, man. You see Anthony Davis bought a home in L.A. You see Kawhi Leonard want to play in L.A. So my thing is this: even if they don't win this upcoming season, if they can keep that team, Rajon Rondo, Lance Stevenson, LeBron, as well as adding Kawhi Leonard and possibly even Anthony Davis, and then we can next year we got a big the season after we got something to talk about. But as of right now, Cousins, Durant, Curry, Thompson, as well as Green, and that bench, ain't nobody finna beat the Warriors, man. It is a championship. You might as well crown them now. Don't even play around, man. Especially a healthy Cousins too. Man, like I said, that team's already stacked already, but you get a healthy big man, which is gonna be get you rebounds. We're gonna back down his competition, get you points in the paint. And it might just shoot. We know they like to shoot. They're a running gun team, like to shoot. But when it's not falling, they can pass it down low, man. We know how Kevin Durant is. We know Curry and Clay. They're gonna make their own. Curry can just come down the court, pull up a three. They can pass it on to Clay in a corner. He gonna shoot that three. Draymond backdoor passes. As well as getting rebounds and stuff like that, man. But I can see Draymond and because Draymond's real good as an assist, man. I know a lot of people don't mention it, but he's real good, especially the backdoor pass. I can see him and Cousins doing it all day long, dude. Backdoor passes, alley oops. Kevin Durant doing his thing, backing you down, and then getting close to the paint and then shoot over his opponent, man. So it's a lot of different things, man, that's going to take place. I just know once they start jamming for real, and if Cousins healthy, man, that's an unbeatable team. Super teams, man, but you can't get mad at them. The first super team, not the first. And I'm talking the modern era was shit, man. I know they was older, so a lot of people like to mention it. It was Ray Allen, Kevin Garnett, and Paul Pierce, man, and in Boston. And they won, too. Won a championship, man. Then you already know with Miami, LeBron, D-Wade, and Chris Bosh. And then again with Bosh, not Bosh, but again with when he went back to Cleveland, man. LeBron, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Love, man. That's still a super team. Although Curry, Clay, and Green, they was drafted to the Warriors, they still was a nice team. Still was a good team, and they still won a championship. So that was all stars right there. Then adding Durant, it was just, putting candles on the cake that's already made. And then now adding Cousins, man, you blowing out the goddamn candles, man. It's over. It is completely over, man. So, hey, we'll just see how this shit is, man, because I already know I'm chalking this NBA season up for the Warriors getting their third straight championship and going and winning going to 5 straight championships, winning 4 out of the 5 and winning 3 straight. That's how I see it, man. And the year after that, man, like I said, if LeBron could keep this team you already got, build around it, and add some pieces like possibly Leonard and Anthony Davis, then hey, it might just be Lakers and Warriors going back and forth, buddy. And that's another thing too. This is only a 1-year deal, man, with Cousins. So don't think the Warriors are gonna be able to keep all these pieces, man. Like I said, Cousins is doing this just to get playoffs experience as well as the championship experience, showing the team, showing other teams that he is a coachable player and he still are the goods, and he's actually going to show them that he's still healthy as well. Because I know he want that max contract, man, and the Warriors, if they could, they would, but they can't keep all those guys happy. So, and eventually they might split up anyway. But this is what it is. Everything is for the now. Try to win championships now, and I don't blame nobody for trying to win a championship. Like, fuck it, I'm hurt anyway. I can get healthy, even if I'm not ready by the season start. I can get healthy, still be in that good atmosphere, and then when I am healthy, I can come out and be a producer player. Man, this K Black, boxing, NBA, poetry, comedy, and ENT, man. Let me get my ass to work, and then go chill with my family afterwards, man. Like, comment, subscribe.